I'm Abigail Ochenko, and I'm here to talk you through the autoimmune disease called Graves' disease. So I've just illustrated a few things to help visualize what this disease is. So for Graves' disease, it's basically hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism, to break up that vocabulary, is just a hyperactivity of the thyroid gland. So the thyroid is just a butterfly-shaped gland that wraps around your larynx and trachea at the bottom of your neck. Some symptoms of Graves' disease include hand tremors, psychological mania, weight loss, heart arrhythmias, and hair loss. Specifically for weight loss and arrhythmias, those really play into the metabolic symptoms of what this disease is. So I'm just going to walk you through the normal pathway of what your thyroid would normally do. And so the way your metabolic pathway that includes the thyroid usually works is at the hypothalamus, this portion of the brain right over here, a hormone is produced called the thyrotropin releasing hormone, or TRH for short. So TRH is produced, and that's sent over to the anterior pituitary gland at the base of your brain. At the anterior pituitary gland, TSH is produced. So TSH stands for the thyroid stimulating hormone. I've drawn these over here with little triangles. And basically, these hormones are sent over to your thyroid at the base of your neck, and there are little antibodies that are receptors for the TSH. So as this normally occurs, this allows the production of T3 and T4. So those play into your metabolic pathways for heat regulation, digestion, all of that. And when a threshold is hit for T3 and T4, that basically produces a negative feedback loop that signals back to your hypothalamus like, hey, you've got enough of this activity going on. Feel free to stop producing TRH. We can slow down this pathway. So for people with Graves' disease, basically a mimic of the TSH is made, and I've indicated that with colored in triangles over here. So these mimics are called thyroid stimulating immunoglobulins. Again, thyroid stimulating immunoglobulins. And so basically these mimics over here go into the receptors for TSH and disallow this normal connection of TSH and the thyroid antibodies over here. So that basically just messes up this portion of the metabolic pathway, and in general, it just messes up a lot. So yeah, that brings us back to all of these problems that I mentioned before. And if you're interested in learning more about Graves' disease, feel free to look up thyroid.org and go forth with your research. Thank you.